Hello, Cecil County and the world. Rob Churnside here for Cecil TV, and it is Monday, August the 26th. The dog days are done, but summer is not finished. And kids, we can't stop school from starting. So you better be prepared, and you better be prepared for some reading and writing. And what a perfect opportunity to welcome Leslie Sunderland to Cecil TV. You're going to tell us about SoMLA, which means, of course,
the State of Maryland Literacy Association and the Cecil County Literacy Chapter that we're a part of.
Oh, okay. And so you're all about reading, writing, and even speaking, right?
And listening and thinking critically and creatively.
Wow.
Yeah, you got it.
So your mission includes promoting all these things in our students.
Absolutely, and not just in students, but we're looking at all of the community. So yeah, primarily our target group are the kids that are here in Cecil County, but we'd also like to think that we're going to service our adult population at some point too.
Awesome. I know I've known older people that have participated in the law back reading literacy program over the years. And some of us, it's been helpful. So that's good. There's adults out there that need to tighten up these skills.
They do. And it's not like Cecil County's in a bad position when it comes to literacy, and we don't want to send that message. What we want to do is capitalize on the good things that are happening here right now, and give kids and community members the opportunity that they wouldn't have otherwise. So we really want to celebrate literacy.
Right. So schools certainly promote literacy at all levels. And your function is, how do you work with the schools?
So I've been in touch with the school system and have been working closely with the offices of elementary and secondary literacy there. They've been a great partner to us. So what we're looking to do is to kind of serve as a bridge between what's happening in the schools and what parents are doing at home with their children. So where there are best practices underway in the schools, whether it's for an elementary child or for a middle or high school student, what we hope to do is to try to find some kind of route that we can take where we can make what's happening in the schools maybe a little bit more palatable or a little bit more easy to understand for parents at home, for community who might want to be involved, and so forth.
So back in the day, my parents were involved too. They said, you can't go outside until you do your homework and show it to them.
Right.
So there's more than that going on now, right?
Yeah, I would like to believe so, yeah.
Good. And it sounds like you are involved in a lot more like that. And you're having some kind of contest?
We will. Later on this fall, as a means of celebrating the good things that kids do. One of the things that we did last year when we had our sort of our soft opening, we kind of thought of it as, was our Young Authors Contest, and it was a hit. And actually, the Cecil County Literacy Chapter was under a different name years ago and ran that same contest, and it was huge then. So we were glad to bring it back last year. Kids first grade through 12th grade. Poets, short story writers, and we awarded prizes to the first and second place winners at each grade level in each category, and we had a couple of winners from Cecil County go on and compete at the state. It was great.
Excellent.
Yes.
And your organization is a nonprofit, but you do fundraise, correct?
Well, no, I can't say that we fundraise necessarily.
You welcome contributions?
But yes, we do welcome contributions, and we do that essentially through memberships in the organization. So I tell folks, for $15, if you are a community member or a parent, if you are someone who's in a business here in Cecil County, you can feel assured that for that $15, even if you don't want to do anything with us, that money is going to go to supporting children somewhere, or to supporting, again, someday, some of the literacy efforts that I hope that we can broaden ourselves out to beyond working with kids.
So you're looking for members.
Yes.
And if a person was a member, you have an event on the 24th of September at Fairwinds Farm?
We do. So again, we think a lot about our educators, and we're very much about supporting teachers and paraeducators and administrators in all things literacy. But we're also, again, very mindful of those parents at home that want to support their children as well. So on the 24th of September at Fairwinds Farm, we're going to have Dr. Vicki McQuitty of the Maryland Writing Project, and she will be joining us for essentially an evening of how to talk to your kid about writing. So there are ways that parents can talk to children, and there are ways that teachers can kind of facilitate those conversations with kids that can help them become more reflective, solve their own problems when it comes to writing, and then kind of gain their wings and fly. And that's kind of what she's going to be doing that evening. She's very aware that we want the target audience to be both parents and teachers, so she's not going to speak at a level that's up here, like she's talking to just educators.
Right.
She's not going to dumb it down either. We want to serve dinner to everybody. We're going to have door prizes. We want to make it a fun evening for everyone, so we're hoping that we're going to get a good turnout that night.
September the 24th
Yes.
at Fairwinds Farm, 5 to 7. You get dinner, and it only costs $19 if you're a member,
Correct.
but $30 if you're a non-member.
Correct. That
And it
is
costs-
correct.
Okay, let me do it. I'm going to become mathematically literate for a minute here.
Please.
$15 to buy a membership, right?
If you are a community member, a parent, or like a pre-service teacher or a student, yes.
So for another
Retiree even.
So if you're $19 at a member price to come to the dinner, that's $34. It's only $34 as opposed to $30 for non-members. So I would, if it were me, I would buy a membership and then come to dinner and pay $19.
Why not?
Ding, ding, ding. That's savings.
Yeah.
You got other events too, right? You're gonna do some outreach.
Right. So we're right now, because it is our time for our membership drive, we're holding a couple of events. We just spent some time with the new teachers at their meetings last week through the Board of Education, but we are going to be at Valhalla Brewing Company next week, Friday, September 6th, for a couple hours beginning at 4 o'clock. We just want to meet whoever's interested in joining us. We have a sponsor who's going to be there, so if you come up to our table, have a little chat with us, we'll slip you a little something that'll get you a treat that evening while you're there.
I might have to wear my Viking hat.
I hope that you do. We're also going to be at the Port Deposit Pirate Takeover later on in September. That's the 22nd, so we'll be there that Sunday, where we hope to meet a lot of parents. We have lots of freebies and giveaways that we hope to pass out to folks. We're probably going to be handing out books everywhere we go. How can we be a literacy organization and not give out books? So that's part of our goals.
Excellent.
Too. So look for us around at different events like that.
Yeah. Sounds great. It sounds like you're really on the right track, and it sounds like you're a benefit to kids, families, and the school system. It's a win-win-win trifecta.
We're trying.
And
We're working hard.
If people want to contact you, how can they best do it?
I would encourage folks to reach out to me at cclcchair@gmail.com if you'd like to get some questions answered, or if you just have some thoughts on your mind about maybe how to become involved. We'd love that too. But you can certainly just skip me and go straight to registration for our chapter. That's done at the SoMLA website. I don't know if you want to pass that along to folks, because you have that right there.
It's right here. It's www.SoMLA, which stands for State of Maryland Literacy Association, SoMLA.online.
Correct. Just make sure you choose Cecil County. That's all we ask.
So how was my reading, okay?
You did awesome.
All right. As did you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.